Welcome to Famous Academy. In a previous lesson, I talked about what blockchain technology is and how it works. Transactions have to be validated before they can be added to a block on the blockchain. Consensus mechanisms are how we validate these transactions, making the blockchain secure. Now I'm going to tell you what exactly this consensus mechanism is, why it's so important, its types, and how they work. By definition, a consensus mechanism is a process by which the pairs of a blockchain network reach agreement or consensus about the present state of the data in the network. Or, as I defined in a previous video, it's a large group of individuals who reach an agreement on the accuracy of transaction records before they can be added to the blockchain. Each of these individuals involved in validating the records are referred to as nodes or pairs. The goal of a consensus mechanism is to prevent cheating, and that's what makes it important. An example of cheating in the world of crypto is double spending. Double spending is a problem with digital money, where a person tries to spend the same money twice. Since the money is digital, records can be falsified to duplicate the money and make it look like the money that has been spent is still there. Let's assume Mr. A, the bad guy in this scenario, tries to cheat by transferring $10 to Mr. B, then tries to transfer the same $10 to Mr. C. In a regular banking system, only one person is keeping the records. So after Mr. A transfers the only $10 in his account to Mr. B, he has to alter the only copy of the transaction records kept by the bank to say that there is still a $10 in his account, and he will be able to transfer $10 to Mr. C. But with the consensus mechanism powering the blockchain technology, it becomes very difficult to double spend. If there are 100,000 nodes validating the records, and Mr. A alters the records in one node, all other nodes have the legit records that say that Mr. A has already spent his $10 and has no balance left to spend. And because majority of the nodes agree that Mr. A has no balance, the falsified record is ignored and updated to match the records that all other nodes have. To double spend, Mr. A would need to get majority of the nodes to adopt a false history of the transactions. This is called a 51% attack, or a hacker is able to falsify 51% of the records on the network. He can successfully execute a double spend. This is extremely difficult to do because there are a lot of nodes. The records are constantly being updated, and previous blocks already on the blockchain are referenced before new blocks can be validated. Consensus mechanisms solve the double spending problem by making it difficult to propose a new block of validated transactions. The mechanism also incentivizes the nodes to propose blocks they genuinely believe will be accepted in order to receive valuable rewards.